everybody, welcome to my CBODZY channel, and today we're going to talk about tying a bowline. It's a simple knot, easy knot to learn, and very common knot, used all around the world, been around forever, and once you learn it, you'll use it lots. So we'll get into showing you how to tie it here shortly, and I know this is pretty far away right now. I'll do a close-up right after this. It's a pretty basic knot. That's what it looks like when you're done. So today we're going to look at the bowline. I'm going to use this little handle here as a demonstration. So we put a wrap around whatever you're going to be tying to. Obviously it wouldn't be this. I like to take this rope here, I call it the main line, kind of flop it over on top so your rope goes over top of the main line, creates a little loop. Okay, then you go up through that loop with the tail and then around your main line and then back down. So it creates something like that, right? And then you pull it tight and you've got a bowline. Good solid knot, and it's easy to undo. You just push down on your main line and it's undone. Okay, so I'll show you one more time. Make your loop. Now you can go either side. I'll show you the other way. You can come up and then you can go around. So you go under your main line, then back over, and then back through, and then you pull her tight. Only difference with this, one way your tail is on the outside of your loop, and one way it's on the inside of the loop, like this one. And it undoes the same way. So it's the same knot. There's lots of ways of tying it. Everybody has their own. We'll show you one more time here. One thing with the bowline is it comes, it can wiggle loose depending what kind of rope you're using. If you're, say, tying up a boat and it's one of the sidelines and you're tied up to the dock and there's waves going up and down all day long, this line can push through and slack off and your knot will come undone. I've seen it happen, so I always like to give a few tips with the rope when I'm showing people how to tie a knot, just because of what I've seen. There's the basic knot, which I showed you. You make your loop up through the hole, around your main line, back down. Now, there's a couple things you can do to prevent this from becoming undone. One, you can spread your rope open and tuck the tail in, like so. Okay, so now it can't really wiggle loose. It'll come loose a little bit, but the other option is just putting a hitch. So you've got your bowline, right? And the hitch is basically just coming back around and then back through. And you're just putting a hitch on the top of the knot. You can tighten it down, so now you've got a bowline with a hitch. That would be a lot better option than tucking the tail into the rope. That's not going to come undone. So I'll show you one more time. Try and do her slowly, and we'll call her a day after that. So make your loop like so. Okay, you come up through your loop. I like to go over top of the main line, down and around, and then back through that loop. Okay, I like to grab the tail between my pinky finger and my hand, stick my index finger in there, and just snug it up that way. Gives you a really nice knot. It's a really good knot for if you're hanging stuff on it. If you got a lot of weight on there, it's not going to break. it is a knot where I would say that you need some kind of tension on the line for it to hold properly. Otherwise, you know, like I say, it can come undone. And I gave you a couple tips there how to prevent that too. But in a situation where you're say on a boat and the waves are bouncing up and down, I wouldn't use that knot personally. You can use it on the bow line, but on your sidelines, I wouldn't tie it. I'd use a clove hitch or something like that. Anyways, that's knot tying for today, and I hope you enjoy, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.